Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Team Fortress 2 commentary. To be honest, I don't know what class I'll be playing, what map I'm playing on. I will edit the map, the class, and the weapons I'm using into the video because I'm pre-recording this. I don't know how long the footage will be. Depends how long I will be talking. Now, let's get back to the topic at hand. Today I want to talk about a few topics, mainly pre-ordering music and connection between artists, especially musicians, and YouTube. So, pre-ordering music. For me, it seems like pre-ordering games, video games to be specific. It's the same issue behind it. You don't know what you get. If you pre-order a video game, you don't know if it's going to be any good, nor do you know if it's going to be even, well, you don't have the problem that it may not work on your system. Music works, but it may not be good. That's the main issue here, that you as a person, as a consumer don't like the album, the music, even though it's an artist you like. So, for example, I myself am a huge fan of Blink-182, and I really love them, love all their music. However, years ago when they first released their album Neighborhoods in 2011, I did not like the album. I did not. I hated it. It was something extremely different from what I used to understand, or from what I used to know what Blink-182 was. So I did not like it. I did not even enjoy any music in it. Luckily, however, I came to enjoy the album, the music, a few months later, and right now I love the album as I do all the other albums, and I think it's good that they did the album, that it's something new. They can't go back to who they were in during the times of Enema of the State, Take Your Pants Off and Jacket. Take off your pants and jacket. Sorry for that. So, I like it. However, there is the percentage that is, it could be that you don't like the album. It could have happened that I, myself, did not like the album and continued to hate it. Now, we don't know if you're in the position, if you would not like the new album of an artist, even though you liked the past albums, the past, everything from the past, what they did, what they recorded, and so on and so forth. Now, question is, how do you get information about the album? How do you know the album is any good? Now, I don't know if there are reviews, or in which way reviews of albums are effective, are efficient to let you tell if you like it or not. I mean, I don't know if you can compare a music review to a video game review. However, what I know is video reviews are biased, you cannot really trust solely reviews on video game magazines. So what you have is you can go on YouTube and watch Let's Plays and video reviews on YouTube. Now, you can do the same for music. If someone releases an album, sooner or later, most of the stuff will be on YouTube. Now, I agree, it's not really healthy that thousands of users upload their version of the music on there, because it's basically just the same. Okay, you may add lyrics and other things, but mostly you have a ton of videos just about a song. It's the same thing, just different backgrounds, but that doesn't necessarily qualify as a Creative Commons. So that is an issue, and I understand that people, especially artists, don't like this because their work is getting reproduced and they're losing some part of the money they get. However, what they could do, and what I think would be best, is instead of uploading the whole album onto their YouTube page immediately, to upload a video which consists of short previews of every song. So instead of uploading the whole song, just a few seconds of the song, so that we as a consumer can get so that we as consumers know at least what we can expect from the album. Now, a few months, a few years later, you can upload, at least 1 year later, you can upload the whole album onto YouTube, because by then you will have probably another album out, so you don't really need to hide everything from that and get money from the views and the advertising. Now, the thing on that is that by pre-ordering music, you don't know that. You have no idea if you're going to like it. You have no way to know, to inform yourself about it. Now, none of your friends has bought the album and can tell you if it's good or bad. You have no access to review. On YouTube you have absolutely nothing except the single. If you want to listen on the radio, you usually only hear the singles for most time, so you don't really know what you're getting, and you can be disappointed and lose a bunch of money if it happens that you don't like the album in question. Now, obviously, you could say, well, I'm supporting the artist, so let me pre-order, because that shows that I care and that I support him. Now, it doesn't matter when you buy the album in order to support him, you always support him. If you pre-order the album or buy it after release, you are still supporting him. So do the thing that gives you more advantages and don't pre-order, because buying it after release gives you the certainty, the security that it's a good thing, a good album, and that you personally will like it. By pre-ordering, you don't know. Now, you could also say, I'm supporting the artist creating the album, which is total garbage, because the album is already done. If you want to support an artist create a new album, a new song, you go on Kickstarter or whatever and donate your money in exchange for goods, autograph, nerd copy, whatever that is supporting. In this case, the album is already done, it's just waiting to be released, and the only people that really gain from that is the corporations, the music companies the artists are signed under. What you could do after release of the album, in order to find out if it's any good or bad, is use download sites like Pirate Bay or anything like that to download the music and listen to it yourself. Now, the same thing happens with video games, and I admit I too have done it. I used Pirate Bay to download video games, and it seems that people that aren't really in the whole perspective, in that whole matter, don't know what benefits and why you do that. For example, I downloaded a bunch of video games from Pirate Bay in order to test out if they were something for me, because you can have numerous reviews in magazines on YouTube. In the end, you have to decide personally if the game is something for you or not, and in order to do that, the best thing is playing the game yourself. Now, most people think if you download something illegally, you download it and no one gains something from it. The corporation, the game developers that did it, don't gain anything. Now, I tend to believe that this is not true, because in my case, I bought the games that I liked as soon as I had the opportunity to buy them, because I enjoyed them. Playing them gave me a reason to buy the games, and I bought it. I supported the artists that created the game, the developers, not artists, well, kind of artists, creative artists that created the game, and I paid back. Let's take it like that, because it seems to be a well-known secret that game articles are BAs, that game magazines that review copies and review video games are not really honest. Because if you look at prime example that comes up right now is Batman Arkham Origins. I liked the game. I did not encounter the bugs and the crashes that all the other people seem to have. However, I enjoyed the game, and I found it unfair that the game was criticized for being not innovative, for being the same as Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. Now, the game was never intended to be different. It was just to be a prequel using most of the additions of Arkham Asylum and with some new things, but it wasn't to be a huge change. I mean, that is for Rocksteady to decide, because they created the main Asylum and made the game what it is. So I don't think Warner Brothers Montreal was even ready to create something extremely new out of it. However, it was heavily criticized. It got a lot of mediocre ratings. IGN gave Arkham Origins a 7.8, which is a good. However, you have games like Call of Duty Ghosts that got an 8.8, considered a great game. And, well, Call of Duty isn't known to be a creative game where everything is different. There's a huge part of the game is exactly the same as its predecessors, as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and so on and so forth. Now, why was Arkham Origins rated so bad and Call of Duty Ghosts so good? Well, influence, I don't know. Something happened there. Anyway, that is enough of video games. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Music, pre-ordering music. Now getting to YouTube. I mentioned YouTube earlier, how you can inform yourself. Now, as stated in the beginning, artists don't really like you. It's no secret. I think that there's some kind of clash due to people uploading the videos, and I don't know if they gain any money, but stealing, let's say, money from the corporations. However, YouTube has potential for every star. Every artist, every musician can use YouTube and for potential. If stars put the same effort they put into social networks like Facebook or Twitter as they put into YouTube, the site will be different. I mean, look at all the YouTube channels, the top lists of most subscribed YouTube channels. You see a bunch of Vivo channels on it, and the only thing that they upload is music and music videos, so nothing really nothing that creates or that involves the YouTube community. So no interaction between artist, musician, and a YouTube fan. So in order to do that, there has to be more interaction between, because YouTube has a lot of potential. You can, it doesn't matter what you upload as an artist. You can, if you want to upload a video of you making spaghetti, do it, because if you interact with the community, with the people watching, it's already a win situation for YouTube and for us, because we get to know you and we get to know that you care and that you at least take your time to make a video for us in order to interact with us. And by doing a video, you can activate advertising and get money from it. So it's a win-win situation. And well, money is what rules the world. Now, I could again bring up the example, my example with Blink-182. Why I love them is because a huge part of it is because I watched a lot of their videos. And we're not talking about music videos, we're talking about behind the scenes footage, nonsense videos that they made, and where I learned that they are jokes. Everyone considered them jokes, but that they did not care about what others thought, because they were enjoying, they were having a blast, and I enjoyed watching them having fun. And this created the bond that now exists between me and the band, so that I consider them something that I truly believe in, and it's something that I really want to support. A band that I really feel gets me as a person and that I enjoy. Now, before I end the video, I want to address something that I read a few days ago. That was that Taylor Swift posted or stated that she was getting paranoid because there were paparazzis trying to get every information, and a whole issue between stars and their private life, and people, the yellow press, which is not a Beatles song, trying to get every single information of the star, and by that sending paparazzis to take pictures and to find out most secrets. Now, I think that trying to hide from the paparazzis isn't the solution, because in my case, if I see someone hide from me, this means that he has something valuable that he's hiding, and that gives me reason, even more reason, to go after him, chase him, and find out what he's hiding. Now, in order to avoid, I think, that lies are spread about you and your life, the best thing you can do is go to the press yourself and tell them the story from your point of view immediately, before even the yellow press knows something about you. So immediately tell them the truth, so that they cannot spread any lies about that topic, because you already told them what is going on. Now, this, I don't know if this works. It's just a suggestion. I have no idea at all how all of this works, and I don't really want to know, because luckily for me, I'm not in that position to be chased by people who want to know everything about me. so I can't really tell what works and what does not work. I can only state my opinion and what I think could help, but that could mean that it doesn't help. It doesn't have to help. Now, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, or do whatever you think fits. If you did not like the video, dislike it. I accept your opinion. However, if you tend to dislike, or even if you like the video, please state in the comments your opinion, or state what you think I've missed or what I did wrong in this whole video. Now, I'd love to hear your feedback and your opinion on this issue, on this matter, and I hope that I'll see you, or at least, yeah, technically that I'll see you on the next video. So I wish you a nice day, and I'll see you around. So goodbye.
Fire! bomb is nearing a checkpoint. Victory.